Hello and welcome to Star Wars Obsessed. This time I'd like to revisit the Smuggler's Run Millennium Falcon and its many different compartments, like this one right here where I'm displaying a scene from Star Wars, and in here the cockpit with Chewbacca and The Empire Strikes Back Han Solo. But I'm missing C-3PO. I have those up there. C-3PO. Waiting to be taken off the card. On the classic card back. Although, why it has to be The Empire Strikes Back when it's originally the Star Wars card back? I got this back in the day when the Vintage Collection was actually easy to get. When was that? 2010. That was a time when my attitude was, I'm keeping these on the card, but now I'm going to enjoy the figures off the card and on display. Free Boba Fett with purchase of any 5 Star Wars action figures. I totally got that. Opening. Alright, here's the Vintage Collection card back, and here's my original Vintage card back. Some of the little changes here. The back here is smaller on the Vintage than on the Vintage Collection. And it has this instructions. 3PO's joints are stiff. Instructions on how to move the limbs so they don't break. I got this, looks like at Kmart for $2.48, and you can get a free Star Wars action figure survival kit, and I took advantage of that, as you can see here. And I was terrible with my card backs because look at what I did. Once I got it, marked it off. Once I got the figures, marked it off. But I had to do it on every card back for some reason. Back in the day, when 3PO was nice and shiny and metallized. Okay, so it has multiple points of articulation. Elbows. Does he turn at the wrist? Turns at the wrist. How about the shoulders? Turns at the shoulders, but a little bit. Moves a little bit. Knees. Bends at the knees a little bit. Swivels at the ankle and turns at the ankle. Got the silver leg, nice. And what's up with this? Whoa! The face comes off! What's up with that? Why? Why does his face come off? Does this come off too? Oh, interesting. Nice detail on the inside with the electronics. Why is this an option? I don't get it. This is kind of sticking out. Kind of odd looking right there, the little bump. Does anything else come off? But this never happened to C-3PO. Why put his face on? Oh, it's got some line detail on the inside. Well, how about his face? What's in on the inside? Oh, some more line detail. Very cool. Put that on. Put his chest back on. Let's compare this figure, the Vintage Collection figure, to the Vintage 3PO. Look at the shininess of the Vintage 3PO. Vintage 3PO is way taller, look at that. But classic, metallized, nice and shiny C-3PO as opposed to this. At least this one has a little bit of shine on it, but nothing like this. Wow. Now off to the Millennium Falcon. Here we are at the Smuggler's Run Millennium Falcon. And I want to kind of reproduce the scene in The Empire Strikes Back when they're going through the asteroid belt or trying to get away from the Empire. So 3PO is standing and he's going crazy, holding on to the chair. Let's hear what this has to say.
Come on, come on! Switch over. Let's hope we don't have a burnout.
Hey, thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can follow Star Wars Obsessed on Instagram and Facebook. See you on the next Star Wars Obsessed.